y'all hear about PlayStation Emulator? You can play PlayStation 2 games on the PS4.
I heard rumors about this. They got confirmed.
They got confirmed Friday.
Now we don't know how many games or how many or how it's going to work or anything like that. But they said they're going to add that.
I'm really hoping that they add Battlefront on that, so I can play a full game of Battlefront on my PS4. That's what I'm hoping for.
You know what's funny? The best version of Battlefront is the PS2 version.
Yes.
And so, they've never been able to top that. I know a lot of people are disappointed with the new one. I bet they weren't even anticipating that kind of thing.
That this might be able to come out.
It's funny because now that the PlayStation 2, you can emulate it on the PS4, you kind of have to go back 2 generations and remember what all the best games from PS2 were. Because I can think of
Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2, that's a great one. I can think of so many like PlayStation 3 games and be like, oh, play that again. But it's like, hold on, no, I got to go further back in the catalog.
It's
you
funny.
Go back to like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Well, but that's what I was gonna say. Is once they announced the backwards compatibility, I went, "Oh fuck yeah, Shadow of the Colossus!" They did an amazing HD remake.
Yeah. Same thing. Oh, it's like Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh well.
Yeah. Everything worthwhile kind of has been re-released in HD.
But yeah, Battlefront hasn't. What?
Silent Hill HD release was a bit
shitty.
So,
yes.
Okay.
You're right. But Battlefront's a good one.
I still have all my original PS2 discs. Yeah. Do I have to? There's going to be no way that it just reads.
Yeah, you pop them in.
That's what they're saying.
And I'm not going to have to buy it.
But it's software based, so it's not going to automatically work for every game. Like they're going to have to make a list of games.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So it's with its limits, but still, considering that they weren't ever going to do it.
I got some DDR.
I think honestly, I think they got a little pressure from. With Xbox One, they announced at E3, it's going to play 360 games. I didn't even think that was that big of a deal. It's like, I think you still have a 360 if you want to play. I don't know, whatever. But it's kind of nice having it all in one box. But anyway, I think they got a lot of heat from that. Like, PlayStation has this legacy of games, and you're not doing anything with that. And so I think they felt a little heat.
Legacy of Kain.
Oh, there you
Defiant.
go. So what's the display going to be like? I wonder how that's going to work.
I don't know.
Because I've got a PS2 with a little CRT television for playing games, so it doesn't look awful.
You have a legit setup for your classic.
You'll be able to get some of those classic Katamari games too. It's funny like to go back to the PlayStation 2 catalog because I feel like that more than any other console has all these sleeper titles.
Yeah.
More than anything else, you'll look at PlayStation 2 and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that one too.
Before the Wii, before the fucking Kinect and any of that shit, I played the shit out of the iToy games on PS2. Do you remember
I never played those. Yeah, I never had that.
I remember you're the only one I knew with an iToy.
I actually had a light set because it needed to recognize your silhouette aside from your room, so it worked better in light areas. So I would have like a special lamp and a light that I would be, positioned on myself when I would play that in my living room.
I use my iToy as a webcam.
Yeah. Still to this day?
Yeah. Wow. It still survives. It still works.
The one thing that springs to mind that I do want to play on it is Final Fantasy 12. Where the fuck is the HD version of that game?
Yeah. That will
get to work on
that.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking
that's what
too.
I'm waiting for.
That's a great one.
That's a game that looked like it was ready for the next version of systems when it came out.
Well, do you remember?
It looks too good for PS2.
We got our PS3s and we were all still playing Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah, I played it on a PS3.
So then we figured out, you could play it on your new console, but it didn't look as good.
Yeah.
So I remember still using my PS2 until they updated the smoothing.
It's so funny because it looked like shit, and then I beat Final Fantasy 12 80 hours in or whatever. Beat it, credits rolled, and then they announced, new update upscales all your games to 1080p.
Yeah. It's like,
what?
Oh, fuck.
And I looked and it looked amazing. It's like, are you fucking serious? I just beat this. Anyway.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's cool.